Well, good morning to you too, Mr. Jesse Dollemore and Miss Brittany Page. Weaver, John C., Roseman, California. Now, nice, lovely article you did about the corporate media crisis just got turned up to 11. You're very good at chop shopping, but you don't pull the full meat and potatoes on the damn thing. You just give them a little bit of a dab, not the whole damn thing. Yes, it was interesting seeing that the billionaires want more and more and more because the mergers. You hadn't told about the ugly side about the mergers. If or when CBS does a merger with Skydance, it's supposed to save the billionaires' monies but lose people's jobs. That's what happens with mergers. It doesn't matter which companies, which industry, it doesn't matter. You gotta merge, people are gonna lose jobs. It's always the fish with the bigger jaw that earns a hell of a lot more than what you realize. I know because I've been through it. Too many of them. And I've been part of the bloodshed of it. Health industry, healthcare industry a long time ago when we're dealing with the insurance companies going after each other. Uh, that was a bloodbath right there a long time ago. Anybody cover it? Don't think so. Nobody was talking about it except for those on the inside. I got involved in a situation when I was hired as a perm, as a let's see, from a temp to a perm back in between '98 and '99. And I stayed several years in an insurance company from hell. You might have heard about it a long time ago. It was called WellPoint slash Blue Cross of California. We had the empire of the blues out there in different forms and formats. State of California, we had this state law preventing the two blues to combine. Everywhere else was already comboed, but we had this law preventing it. So we couldn't have been Blue Cross Blue Shield of California. We were Blue Cross of California. There was also Blue Shield of California. So those kind of laws translated into federal where you can't merge with another because it's against competition. You've heard of those kind of laws? The term eludes me, but I know what they're talking about. Now, why is this about the media? It's about the process, dude. You keep forgetting about the process. You want to go for shock value all the damn time. That's the only thing you care about. And I care about education. They're telling the public what they need to know. No, you leave it to us assholes over here to try to educate them. Because what's the matter? You can't do your own damn education? Swear to God. You'd been in Congress, but you had everyone else do the damn dirty work for you. You've been in the Marine, and you're supposed to do, but you don't even figure things out on your own. Just be the mechanical and not the analytical. That's the problem these days. And when you get into the educational, you have to be the analytical. You have to tear things apart. It's called critical thinking skills. Do you ever do that, or are you just mouth and a braggart at the same damn time? You want to raise people up. You want to have a war person here. You want that because we need this. Give me a fucking break, you asshole. It's no wonder some people actually get the tire from you because you're really pissing them off left and right. Yet you don't think I haven't noticed what was going on these days? I've been talking about it on my channel ever since I had the damn thing up. Do you ever bother to give me a comment or ever bother to research the damn shit? Oh, fuck no. I'm too damn small potatoes for you. I don't have the mega numbers. And there's another thing concerning about the YouTube there. You need to get the mega numbers because you have to do it right in a certain way because you get paid. You get bribed off, you asshole. I don't. I'm living on the kindness of strangers of the Social Security system that I already put money into in the first place. Now I got to get the eyedropper out and live on the eye drops. While Doge is screwing that up left and right and making me fearful about losing the place I've got right now or any money in the pocket that I actually earned through my social. You don't think I know about that? Back to the merger. Okay. So the Blues, for a while, they were called Blue Cross California. Is that discrimination? No. I forget what the damn thing was. It's on the tip of my tongue on that one. But they called it WellPoint because of one particular guy, Schaefer was his last name. Turned it from a non-profit losing enterprise into a for-profit money-making hungry bastard. I came in after they transformed it. I talked to people who had been in there for years, worked in a call centers, bounced from department to a department until they got satisfied with the unit they were in. We were dealing with the doctors and hospitals and billers, verifying eligibility and claims. Provider care unit. My particular area was out in Woodland Hills, Warner Center area of California. The garden spot, they would call it for the business area. Yeah, we also had educational areas over there too, some educational trade schools. We also had colleges out there in the San Fernando Valley, but I digress. So yeah, I'd seen how these people had every 1 or 2 years would try to go out for another company, buy them out. We'd hear the news about it. We'd continue with our work. Unfortunately, we got bit by Anthem back east. They made more of a lucrative offer for Schaefer to get the golden parachute and get the hell out. And then our company went to hell in a handbasket. We got split up, chopped, and now our building, for after a decade or two of being empty, is now part of the Rams training field out here in California. And She Must Be Obeyed is on a roll right now. Excuse me 1 minute. Try this one. Who's got more power than Donald Trump? Especially when it comes down for my attention. Madam Fuss Budget. An elderly senior who's got more power than Donald Trump because she whines. And it gets to me. Almost 3 o'clock in the morning. And she's getting to me. Oh, this is Thursday. I believe it's the 24th or 25th of April. Usually I do opening my time checks. Tell you what date and time it is. It's 3:02 in the morning. It's Thursday, the 24th of April. I'm well into my thing here, so I'm off my game. But being part of a company that's going into the drink, I know what it's like. Our company chopped up into bits and pieces, and I don't know what the hell happened to it afterwards. Operations got shifted across the lands, and California disappeared. So, I don't know. But during that process of the chop shop, yeah, there had to be people who got let loose. And when you go through corporate mergers, when you're on the losing end, lose a job. Every industry does that. The ones who get bought lose their jobs. It's that simple. That's acquisition for you. That's mergers for you. Keep that in mind every time you keep talking about this kind of stuff. You're talking about the losers. You're looking at the political aspect to piss people off left and right to do something. And you and your abrasive attitude doesn't exactly help people very much. So yeah, you be abrasive, you be an asshole, because that's what you are. Apologies, Miss Page. Apparently, the coach here of yours, he gets to be a bit obnoxious too much. That being said, I've been talking about this one, so is the independents out there. You know them, you know some of them, you come across them. If they're close enough to your territory out there in Washington, D.C., I'm on the West Coast. We already got enough problems with the TNT scandals going on anyway. TNT's breaking up. The Young Turks been out for almost, what, 15, 20 years, maybe less. They get one guy who's from the networks, and they can't stand him. So he's on the Young Turks, and apparently nobody can stand him. But the others, the independents, will talk about it. And they'll go beep, 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 beep at each other. Breakups like crazy. Acquisitions. What mergers? So we're talking about the biggest mergers we're talking. Because the ones who own, well, they want to survive and they want to get the golden parachute so they can live out the remainder of their lives. Yes, I agree to that. It's always been that way, dude. You don't even talk about history in that one either. We've had corporate presidents. We've had corporations since the 1700s do the same damn shit to people. They use them as numbers, as fodders, because those who are running the damn companies as the CEOs are the ones calling a shot and nobody else. You ever tell them about that one? No. You just want to piss people off and get an opinion about it because it feeds your damn ego. Doesn't do you any good. You're just only trying to feed your ego and your damn paycheck. Said before, I don't get a paycheck. Except through Social Security, and that's about it. You know why I get the social? I got nailed by a damn tire upside the head at a job site. I could only get the workers' comp, but I couldn't get anything of wrongful termination. Nobody would take it because nobody would go against a big entity. You might have heard about this one particular blue box worldwide, and they're having issues. They're going to have worse regarding the tariff situations. Do you ever pay attention to that one? How much tariffs are going to be chewing on people left and right? Some of the entities out there are talking about it. I think Fair and Balanced / Ring of Fire was talking about that one. And then I had to check it out through a few other sources. There she goes again. But anyway, tariffs are going to be killing people left and right. If we're going to be going into a Russian food state, price is so high for little things. Supply and demand is working real well. Welcome to Business 101. Mama, come here. Come here, sweetheart. You want me back in the bedroom, I know you do. And I'm not sleeping back there yet, woman. Elderly fuss budget. Blind, deaf, and she's still a fuss budget. She's still home. She's still my dog, and she's still gonna fuss. So I gotta be careful with this dog. Mostly. She's agitated, and she's getting worse. How do you deal with a crazy dog next to a crazy country? One major asshole at a time, or major problem at a time. Trump's an asshole. Musk's an asshole. She's a pain in the ass. Yeah, you're going to hear more of my 2 cents out there. You're looking for the war person? I've been putting out the numbers of 1776 and 1860s. I'm sorry, are two of you hip on the American history? Why don't you get back to me by doing your show and let the world know about 1776 and 1860 and understand the ramifications we're dealing with right now. We may be coming close to that damn crap. And if you are so inclined, check out my YouTube channel just to see what kind of deranged lunatic you're talking to. And that being said,